Today's DIY is a braided headband. I know you'll love it. It's so easy to make and you don't need much fabric to do it. So I've cut 3 pieces of this and it measures 37 inch by 5 inch, and there are 3 of them. 1, 2, 3, and I have another little piece which is 5 inch by 5, so that's a square piece. So we'll be using this as well as hollow fiber used for stuffing teddy bears and furniture. So we'll use them to stuff in our braided headband. The first step is to sew along these 3 pieces, okay? So we're going to fold them, revealing the wrong side, and we'll sew along this point. Sew by 1/4 of an inch or 1/2 inch on 3 of them. I've sewn them all, so next we'll turn them inside out. I'm using my knitting pin to turn them. You just join the 3 of them on the edge. Okay, so join them like so. Join them. I'm using a rainbow fabric, so I'm just ensuring that the colors align properly. If you're using a plain fabric, you don't really need to take note of how you place them, but just important thing is to ensure the 3 of them are equal on this point. Then you just make your straight stitch to join them up. Next up, we stuff them with our hollow fiber. After stuffing them, it's time to braid. Okay, so we're going to braid the 3 of them. You know how we do our normal braid now, like the hair you wear? So that's just basically what we'll be doing. What you should note is that this seam line should be concealed. As you're braiding, just make sure you conceal it between the braid so it doesn't show by the sides, okay? So let's just start braiding. Get to the end of our braid, we have to join all 3 like so. You can take out some of the stuffing if it's too much, and try trimming out the rough edges. Next, to align these 3 points, just sew on this point. You can consider taking off some of the stuffing just so you have enough room, and so you don't struggle to sew it, as it might be too heavy for your machine to step on. Okay, so just reduce them and align that properly at that point, then you sew it. After braiding and closing that end, it's normal for you to see this stuff fraying here. I made use of a satin fabric. I know it will definitely fray, so you just need to trim out those rough parts, then roll it round like so, and you place these 2 points, the 2 edges together, and sew it. Okay, if you struggle to close up this point with your sewing machine, you may consider using a hand needle. It will also come out fine. Now it's time to attach the little piece of fabric that we also cut out earlier. Okay, so I've also sewn that and I've turned it inside out. Now we'll just place it on that point. We'll use it to close up the seam for this point. Then we're going to sew here. We'll just close up that seam. You can consider overlocking this if you want. So after sewing that, we'll now turn it inside out to conceal that seam. Now you can use your hand needle to tack this in place if you want. That's just how to make our headband. I hope this tutorial was helpful. Please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.